Hey everybody, welcome to Fight Your Rival, and today is a special episode. It's our 10th episode, and also it's this guy's birthday over here. So he decided to spend his birthday telling you guys what's going on in the fighting game industry, so you should feel privileged. So first order of business is E3. E3's June 5th. Now E3, if you don't know what it is, it's a convention that showcases all the upcoming titles that are coming out for all the current consoles and next-gen hardware. The two main reasons why I'm interested in E3 are a DOA5 stream and also a Capcom announcement. So Mike, can you fill us in about the DOA5 stream that's going to happen at E3?
Sure can. So on this very special day in the fighting game community, my birthday, I like to take this chance to take the shades off, get my free level 1 X Factor, damage boost. And we're going to talk about E3. Really excited for next week. E3 is always a big deal for all types of gamers. Number one thing I'm excited for is to see, as Natal said, one of the first live streams of DOA5 tournament play. It's the latest build of the game. There's going to be 12 characters, which means we're going to be seeing a lot of new stuff for the first time. The trailers have been looking ridiculous with all types of interactive stages, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. Looking forward to see what type of players they get. I don't really know the DOA scene, but I'm sure they'll try to get the best of the best. It's streamed by the IGN Pro League, who did some cross Tekken stuff a couple months ago. Days leading up to E3 are always exciting because it's always a time of speculation. Oh, is this going to be revealed? Is this going to come out? Are they going to show off the console that's also an oven, makes cookies and ice cream at the same time, and does backflips? What do you think, fighting game-wise, could possibly be revealed?
Well, I think from Capcom, I think they're feeling the heat from all the new fighting games coming out this year. I mean, Skullgirls was released, Virtua Fighter 5 is next week. I believe right around the same area, Phantom Breaker's coming out as well. You know, and then in September you have Tekken Tag and DOA5, and you also have Girl Fight, which I'm still waiting for.
I hope the announcement at E3 is that Girl Fight is canned, because we really don't need that game to exist.
Yeah, we really don't. But I think Capcom's going to announce the 12 additional characters early. They originally wanted to release them in September, but I think the smart thing for them is to release them now.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm not sure if they're going to release the Vita version early, because the main reason to get the Vita copy was if you bought the Vita copy, you got the 12 additional characters for the PS3 copy for free. So they would kind of be going back on their word if they release the DLC and not the Vita copy as well. So I really want to see what they have to say.
You know, as much as I love the game, I know you love the game, it's, as far as the community goes, it's kind of on its last legs. It's still receiving a whole lot of flack. Tournaments, unfortunately, even when it's being played, don't really stream it because people just don't want to see it. You know, other than repatching the game and fixing the Rolento glitch and all that, I think the game's kind of last hope is just really address the character situation. You know, I know they were planning for the fall for $20. If they even cut that price and moved it up, you know, say we got the characters for $10 to $15 in July or August, that would be Capcom being like, okay, sorry, we messed up. Enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll stay on top of it and make sure it's, you know, better than it's been.
Most likely, their announcement will be that it's coming out in December, and they're going to charge you $30 for the characters, and there's nothing you can do about it because they're Capcom.
Yeah.
So let's hope that's not the route they go down.
And the bonus will be that Xbox 360 players, they can't play Mega Man, Pac-Man, but they'll get to look at them on the character select screen just to grade out boxes. I'll pay $5 for that, just for that privilege.
Yep, me too. Why not?
There's already a lot kind of on the roadmap for this year. Like Natal said, we have Final Showdown coming out next week, which I'm super excited about. We have Phantom Breaker coming out. We have, you know, September's going to be a wild month with DOA and Tekken Tag 2 and the Street Fighter box set. So release date wise, a lot of stuff's kind of already out there for the world of fighting games, but you know, it's E3. There's always surprises. So
yeah, maybe Capcom also might announce maybe Darkstalkers or something like that, or Rival Schools, or really a CVS2 Marketplace download, something.
Please. And a little bit of tournament news. Last night on Cross Counter, Alex Jabali, organizer of CEO, was on the show to announce that Daigo Umehara, Japanese Street Fighter legend, will be at CEO this year, June 15th.
Awesome.
It's always a really well-received tournament by the community. They run very well. There's a 24-hour pool for the attendees at the hotel, which is pretty sick. Daigo's big return to the US. First time in the US since EVO 2011. And EVO 2011, you know, I don't remember where he placed, maybe fourth or fifth, and I'm sure he's looking to redeem himself. I'm sure he wants to win. You know, I'd like to see him and Justin meet up. That'd be really exciting.
They'll have some exhibition matches.
They absolutely should.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously he'll be playing Street Fighter 4. I'm not sure if he's been playing Cross Tekken. You know, he had a very short-lived Marvel career. I don't know if he plays that game anymore, but I'm excited. It's always cool when international players come to the US, so it's gonna be awesome.
What I love is it seems like every week the tournaments try to one-up one another with something extra special, and I love it because it makes me wish I had every weekend also I could watch everything that happens.
And also makes me wish I was rich and, you know, could just travel every weekend or sponsored, but not good enough for that, so it's cool.
One day.
Speaking of appearances, this has been announced already, but GamerB is going to be at ECT, which is a week and a half away.
Yeah, can't wait.
Can't wait. Almost there. Morristown, New Jersey is going to get real crazy. We're going to talk about a bunch on the show, but definitely watch the streams. We'll be streaming it. Raider Fanatic Money Match. All the top games, all the top players. It's going to be sick.
And guys, you still have time to register. You have the deadline by Saturday, June 2nd. If you don't register by then, if you want to go and you want to pay at the door, it's $40 instead of $25. So please register if you haven't. Also, reserve a spot for the games you want to play, especially SFX PK if you really want to play it, because I know that pool's going to fill up the fastest.
Yeah, everyone's playing Cross Tekken.
Everyone hates it so much, so they pay double the price to play.
Yeah, it's the hot indie game on the market, you know.
So if you're a lover of Tekken, yesterday they just opened the Tekken Museum in Osaka, Japan. The main reason why I brought up the opening of this Tekken Museum is they're holding tournaments every other Sunday until the release of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. They are going to have top players there. If I had money, I would take a trip to Osaka right now and challenge the top players and totally beat them for a life-size statue of Jin Kazama, but I don't have the cash.
Between that and the Capcom bar in Japan, I'm just extremely jealous. One of the many reasons Japan's the #1 place I want to visit in the world right now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Travel and get by the best Street Fighter players in the world, go home crying, but it will be tears of joy. If you find yourself in Japan, check it out. If you're watching this from Japan, who knows? If you're one of our international fans,
tell us what you think about it. If you're a fan of Blaze Blue, you're obviously a fan of Guilty Gear. And for all those Guilty Gear fans out there, Arc System Works is finally releasing something since they got the license back. They're releasing Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R for the marketplace. There's an official website with all the information. Unfortunately, the website's all in Japanese, so I really don't have much to tell you about it. But if you played Guilty Gear before, pretty much the same, but probably the Plus R means it's online edition, and with leaderboards and some replays. That's about it.
I think it definitely gives Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 a run for its money for longest, most complex name. You know, I'm not a Guilty Gear player, really, but I think it's awesome just to see Guilty Gear back out there. It's an older game, right?
Yeah, the first one actually came out on the PS1 and was published by a team called Team Neo Blood.
Arc System Works could be putting this out to possibly gauge interest in a new Guilty Gear. I mean, you know, even though as popular as Blaze Blue is, they might be interested in bringing back the franchise and really put them on the map. So, you know, if you're a fan, definitely check it out. It's probably going to be, I would assume, $15 game.
Yeah, I hope what you said is true, but I also hope maybe instead of releasing a brand new Guilty Gear game, Arc System Works goes into their own realm of versus games, and they could do, you know, Guilty Gear versus Blaze Blue. That would be pretty interesting to see as well.
You know, with those two franchises, they built up a pretty big universe of characters, so I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, and they'll play well against one another because they pretty much almost have the same fundamentals.
That about does it for this episode. One last thing I want to touch on. Hopefully next week, almost definitely, we'll be playing Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. I'm so hyped. Virtua Fighter 5 is still one of my favorite fighters on 360, and I'm glad that the update's finally coming to the US, and I've been watching tons of videos on it. Really fun. It looks like it's really gonna not only cater to hardcore Virtua Fighter fans, but bring a lot of new people in with how robust the training mode is and stuff like that. So I can't wait. We'll definitely be doing a little mini review. We'll be streaming the game all day, so definitely stay tuned to twitch.tv/FightYourRival, our YouTube page, youtube.com/FightYourRival, and our website, FightYourRival.net. There'll be tons of coverage on that game, so just stay tuned.
So you may think this episode of Fight Your Rival's over, but actually it's not over. Since today is your birthday, Mike, everyone behind the scenes actually did something for you, and I'm gonna actually have them come out right now, and it's gonna be immortalized forever on a special episode, FYR episode 10. So everyone, please come on in. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Take a big wish. Oh, you getting that bitch? Come on.
Thank you guys so much.
Put the shades on.
I just want to say I love all you guys, and for my one wish, I just want complete global saturation.
Yeah! Woo! This is Fight Your Rival, and don't forget, guys, keep fighting and keep beating.